Let's keep calm and mother on. Mothering is way too important to do alone and way too serious to be serious all the time. My name is Christy Thomas, and I am here shoulder to shoulder with you, mothering and enjoying life together. This is the podcast where you can focus on being mindful and taking a deep breath with me and learning new things so you can pause and savor the amazing life you already have. Hey, welcome to Labor Day weekend 2021 in the United States. I am recording this on Thursday from my car as I do the mom thing and drive and pick up kids from different activities. So this is the right moment to record this, and I am sorry if the audio is not like amazing audio quality like we usually have. But here's what I want to tell you right now. I've been doing a lot of thinking about growth opportunities, right? And how growth opportunities are usually the things that feel hard in the moment, or things that you beat yourself up over or kind of nag your kids about. And if we can just take a step back and breathe and think about the long-term solution we're going for, then those hard moments, those sticky moments, those sandpaper moments that just bug you, or feel sad, or make you feel angry, or just make you sigh, can be used for good. And I've been thinking about this because I'm actually in the middle of taking a class right now to be a positive discipline parent educator. So I can be a facilitator of those positive discipline classes. And while I'm taking these classes, it's 3 weeks and 15 hours, I am digging deep into things that I thought I was pretty good at. And as I'm taking these classes, I'm like, whoa, okay, this is a magnifying glass into things that I know I've learned before. I've read a lot of different books by Jane Nelson under positive discipline before. I've read the single parents one for those deployment days, even though I'm not a single parent. I've read the original book. I have the teenagers book. There's a lot of spin-offs from that in that series. And I've read them, and on my best days, I do really well with it. But let's be honest that 2021 may not have us in our best days parenting mindset, right? Between the stress of back to school and is school going to stay open, the military issues with Afghanistan and 13 or more service members dying. There's just a lot. Masking and COVID, there's just so much. Okay, guys? And then for my family, there's possibly a move on the horizon soon. And I know that I am not alone with knowing that there's a lot of growth opportunities happening in my house. And when I stop and think about that too, the reason why there are so many growth opportunities right now is that I am not doing my best with self-care in the moment. I feel stretched a little too thin. I feel antsy and anxious about things I can't control, all those news stories, right? And we talked about this last week with what to do when the world feels like it's on fire, or when it feels like the fall of civilization instead of just autumn, right? So here's what you can control. It's always the same thing. I can control the stuff I can do to help take care of myself, because I can't control anyone or anything else. I can't even control my kids' behavior, right? Like, I can try to come to a relationship with them and connect with them and lead them with firm and kind leadership. But I can't control them into doing the things I want them to do even. So I just want you to know that if you've lost it at the grocery store, or when your kids are too slow putting on their shoes, or 100 million different opportunities lately, I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time you did something for you? eat that turkey sandwich, take a nice bath, read a book, do some grounding yoga, maybe go for a color walk as a family. Focus on the things that you have choice over, because you really have a lot of choices. You're a lucky person to having podcasts. You have a device, a computer, internet, electricity. You have a lot of opportunity and choices in your life right now. Things we can do to make life lighter, because that's my biggest lesson from all of COVID, and I'll keep repeating it because I think it was a lesson I was learning before this too, that life is too serious to be serious all the time. Life is too fragile to be too serious all the time. Life is just too amazing to be too serious all of the time. And I'm here to remind you that not only does it not have to be too serious all the time, that you're exactly the right mom for your kids. And I am so glad you're here. However we know each other, I am thankful for you. Now, here's your family fun idea. I would like you to do balloon bop with your kids, right? Just blow up some balloons and hit them all around. It's super fun. We've done this a couple times this week. It's a classic. I've said it before on these episodes, and that's because it always adds joy. And for you, for your self-care, take care of yourself. And your self-care is the reminder that I want you to do something that means not pushing yourself to the point of meltdown. So if that means painting your nails or talking to a friend, there's literally 1 million different ways to do self-care or more, because there's that many different people. So I just want you to find 5 minutes, if you can, each day this holiday weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday in the United States, and spend at least 5 minutes just tending to yourself. Because you matter. You matter so much. You are the thermometer of your home. And that's like not just a thing, that's like a science thing about mirror neurons. I don't want to go too deep right now. It's a holiday weekend. I wanted to do a quick podcast to let you know you're not alone. And if you want to make sure you don't feel alone, this is the very last weekend to sign up for the Finish the Book community, where we're reading Dr. Carla Nomberg's How Not to Lose with Your Kids book. It's going to be so much fun, and I will link the episode that I did with her. She was one of my very first author interviews 2 years ago, and so that will be linked in the show notes too, if you want to hear what the book's about before you jump in. Well, have a really good one, and you are a miracle. Bye.